We were moving from a whole language, not research-based approach that we'd been using for several years to the huge swing over to a science-based reading approach. And we're going very quickly, moving in that direction. And we needed to. Our data showed that we really had kids that needed some support. Super excited about the Wonders program. Really was on board with it in my previous position as a title teacher. I've had experience with Wonders in the past in other districts, as well as through some work I did at Western Michigan University.
There's many aspects of the Wonders program that I really like. There's lots of resources online and also in our handy dandy books, from grammar to writing. It goes over lots of things that the kids are going to need to know, like text evidence and figurative language, and it's just really helpful.
One thing I like about Wonders is the vocabulary builders. They give us examples by showing us pictures and then showing us, giving us sentences with using the words like a dictionary.
It's helped the children understand how to do the introduction, examples, and a conclusion, and so they're more confident in their writing responses to what they read, which they really needed help with.
It's a systematic program, and each unit you can expect to have building vocabulary, you can read the story, and then they have you reread the story, and you have to underline or circle text evidence to show that you have actually read the story. And then there's a couple pages where you define the vocabulary words. And then after that, there's always a couple of pages that have to do with like author's perspective or a point of view. The writing units itself, there's 6 different units that they cover. They go from argumentative essays to expository essays to personal narratives, fictional narratives, and poetry.
I'm Zach Temaldi, and I wrote a haiku. Cats are really gross. I like dogs better than cats. Cats are not as fun.
What I like about the Wonders reading program is that it really asks a lot of the kids. The things that the kids write are very high level. They're expected to have a lot of vocabulary, a lot of academic vocabulary, and they're asked to consider themes and lessons and comparing and contrasting, and there's just a lot of really high-level thinking skills that the kids have to have in order to be able to complete the assignments.
In the poem I Wander Lonely as a Cloud, the theme is that nature brings joy to life most times. When the poet said that they were sad and bored, the poet followed up with, "And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils." The poet uses figurative language to support this theme by saying things like tossing their heads in a sprightly dance, and that can help people that the poet likes the daffodils because they are saying good things about them.
Each week, my teaching partner and I are given time during our PLCs to go over data, to look at instruction, and to kind of lesson plan to see where we're going with our unit. The district has also provided us opportunities to meet as a whole team with other 3rd grade teachers in the district. And we go over assessments, what's going well, what we want to change with upcoming units. The district has done a really nice job providing professional development, as well as having our literacy coach and curriculum director give us all the tools that we need to implement Wonders into our classroom.
The exciting thing about Wonders in the impact that we've seen is that we knew it was going to impact our student growth, but we have been surprised about how fast that has happened. We knew NWEA scores were going to be impacted. Our winter benchmark, it came back, and for some of our kids, their gains doubled. And so we are very excited. Our teachers are more motivated. Some of them are still having some frustrations. It's new, we're learning. It's a 3 to 5 year learning progression. But we have our kids that are reading, we have our teachers that are excited, the material is fantastic. We're aligned with the Michigan Essential Literacy Practices that were published in 2016 for the very first time. We are teaching to the Common Core standards, really for the very first time. It's very exciting to see that when we apply research-based practices across all 3 buildings in all classrooms, our kids will begin reading. They will learn at rigorous levels, both reading, writing, and communicating. And Wonders has given us the tools that we did not have before. So thank you for the Wonders program, and I thank all the teachers for all their hard work.